Now, is this something people can stop in for, or do they need to
Yeah, we
make
do free
appointments?
battery checks all the time. And we try to do them automatically when we're doing an oil change. Most of the time year round, but we really target it from August on, going into the cold weather. It says okay, replace soon. So now I have a conversation with the customer themselves. I mean, is this vehicle driven every day? Then this battery's on its way out. I mean, the charging system recharges the battery as you're driving down the road and doing your errands and all that kind of stuff. So if it's a daily used vehicle and a daily used battery, it should not be coming up and say, okay, replace soon. So with Wednesday coming up, especially the way it is, I would say this vehicle's a candidate for a battery.
And so you have a tool there that you're going to just siphon some out?
Yes, and it'll give us a reading here on the gauge momentarily.
And what are we looking for here? What is this going to tell you?
Right now what we're looking for is the freeze point, basically. So this side here is going to be for your high temperature, and this one here is the one that we're looking for the freeze point. And right now this freeze point is good for about 20 below.
Okay, so I'm actually doing pretty good on that one then.
Not too bad. I mean, that would be, under everyday circumstances, very good. We're going to make sure you have washer fluid in here, and I can see the jug. You're about half down. I'm going to grab some. Here again, you want to make sure that you're using a quality. This is good to 20 below. This possibly could freeze up on Wednesday with the temperatures that they're talking about for a period of time, but you know, everything's going to be working a little bit harder and stiffer and noisier with the cold weather. They do make a de-icer, which is perfectly fine to be using in these systems also. If they're rolling over, and then the other thing we do on that is we talk with the customer. How well have they been working? I don't see any major problems there. If they're more than 6 or 8 months old, they should be replaced. Rubber does lose its condition over time, and I don't see any issues there, no tears or anything. So right now I would have to say that those pass. Next we're on to the tires. We want to take a look at the condition and definitely check the tire pressure. All tires have wear bars built into them. It's kind of hard to tell here in the snow, so we may move inside for that to show you how to look at them. But let me grab a tire gauge here, and we're going to take a tire sample here. Now, a lot of vehicles are equipped with tire sensors. This one has one. So a lot of times it's not foolproof, but that tire sensor is going to give you that little orange idiot light. Looks like a horseshoe and an exclamation point. The good thing to do, or best thing to do, is to get out and look at all 4 tires. Even if your car has the program where it tells you left front tire, right rear tire, sometimes when they're rotated the computer doesn't know that, and it's giving you a false reading as to which tire is actually low.
Okay, so what do we have here?
So here we have a worn out tire, and what I wanted to show you is that every tire has little nubs every few inches, okay, and when you get down to those nubs you are wore out. That is past the Lincoln's head. You don't need the penny. All you need to do is clean the tire off and take a look at it. So right here is that nub that we were talking about, way down in the tread. So this is a new tire compared to a completely worn out tire. You see the big difference that you have there.
So let's say somebody goes out, their car doesn't start, the cold is dropped. What are their options? What can you do to try to get the car started? Are there things to get you moving again?
There's a couple of things that you can try that may or may not work. If you turn the key and nothing happens, try turning the light switch on. Sometimes just warming the juices up in the battery will be enough to wake that battery up and get you enough to get you started. Let it warm up thoroughly. I know that they claim on the newer vehicles you only need to let them warm up 30 seconds or so. Let the window defrost. That's a good sign that you're ready to go. Plus it's a safety issue. I mean, you want to be able to see where you're going. Some of the other things, really with today's technology and vehicles, you can try to jump start a vehicle. You want to be very careful so that we don't burn up a computer or any electronics. You're better off calling AAA, or if you have towing on your insurance, have it towed into a garage or roadside service come out. They have the equipment to do the job properly.